Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
We are here in Orlando, Florida at Epcot.
Yes, we're here for the Food and Wine International Festival. A beautiful day today.
It is.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
let me catch you up with some of the new viewers or the
Yeah.
ones that are not familiar with Epcot. We're at Walt Disney World Parks. There's 4 parks
Yes.
here in Walt Disney World, and Epcot is one of them.
Yes.
And that's where they have the food and wine. Now, even though it says wine, there isn't a lot of wine. It's really just like a food festival.
It is, and there's a lot of booths. Every booth has some sort of alcoholic and non-alcoholic. We were looking through the book. They even have a book that you can get here,
Yes.
and they have a lot of vegetarian, vegan options.
Right, they do.
And so they try to accustom everybody. We're gonna try a lot of stuff, but we can't try everything. It's just a lot of stuff.
I think there's over 40 booths from food from all over the world over here.
Exactly. And what's interesting is that they have specific countries here in the World Showcase, and then they added those booths to bring those foods in here for the International
event.
Food and Wine.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into some food. Our first stop, Hawaii.
Yes. First of all, we're shooting off of the iPhone 16 Pros. We left the DJI at home because it's not waterproof and there may be chance of rain, so we didn't want to chance it at all. So this is our first dish that we got. We got the Hawaiian rice bowl, spam, eggs, eel sauce, which is a little bit more sweet. They have a spicy mayo and furikake, which furikake is like a sesame and seaweed mixture here. We're gonna go ahead. This is, as you can see, it's a good size serving. I'm glad it's not too big because there's a lot of other foods that we want to try. I have the eel sauce, I have the mayo. Let's get some spam and egg in here. And just by the sound of it, you know it's gonna be delicious.
We're big fans of spam musubi, so this has to be good.
The rice is warm. That sauce with the spicy mayo. The spicy mayo isn't very spicy. And you have a little bit of the saltiness from the spam. You have that egg. Oh yeah. Easy dish. Easy to eat. This one definitely, because we're sharing everything, won't fill us up. So far, this is a good dish. Recommended.
Here from Australia, we have the roasted lamb chop, and they're actually grilling it. There's a couple of guys that have these lamb chops on the grill, so it is hot off the grill. Double bone too, look at that. 2 little bones. And it's got the crushed potato chips on top for that nice little crunch element. Oh, it looks nice and juicy. Oh my gosh, take a look at that. Here we go. Let's give it a try. Now, if you're a lamb lover, you will definitely love this. It is not too gamey at all. Great seasoning. You can see on that outer crust right there. Love that the little crunchy elements from it. And it's got that mint, the little mint sauce, so that really comes through. It's almost like a Wrigley's spearmint, but it matches the lamb perfectly. And very tender and juicy. This is very good.
This is the Lamington. This is the yellow cake, raspberry, chocolate, coconut. This actually goes on top, but it fell over, but it actually looks good. Fell over. Kind of collapsed. Let's go ahead and take this bite. That's really good. I usually don't like my chocolate with my fruit. This is excellent. You can taste that raspberry flavor, but it's not overpowering. It's not a sweet raspberry, but a raspberry flavoring. This cake is so moist. And this dessert, I totally recommend it. How about the lamb, babe? Would you recommend it?
I would. I think it's Australia's a hit.
This one. Started off at the Mexico Pavilion. We got the tostada de camarones, which is a shrimp tostada. It has the shrimp that's beer battered, or actually no, it's tempura battered with guacamole. It has mango on top. You can see the cabbage on top and aioli right here. Let's go ahead and try this out. It's a cute little one. See if I can get some of this meat and all the goodness right there. As you can hear, that tostada is crunchy. Cabbage is fresh. Mango is good. I bit into the shrimp, but I can't taste the shrimp taste. I think because of the aioli and everything that is on top of it, all the sauces, it doesn't, you can't really taste the shrimp. Let's taste the shrimp by itself. Let's see how it tastes. That's a good shrimp tempura. Yep. Eat the shrimp separately so you can taste that shrimp flavor. Otherwise, all the toppings, they're good, but you won't be able to taste the shrimp once you bite in with the toppings. Recommended? Yeah, I'd recommend it, but if you're only here to try certain things, I'd probably pass on this one and go try something else. As we're walking around the World Showcase, we're kind of showing what's in order. First thing we hit was Mexico. Then we have Norway, which didn't have any food offerings, and now we're in China. Here in China, they have the duck Bow Bun. That sauce I know is sweet. You can see the pickle in there. This bun right here is nice and soft, and it should be a little bit sweet. Almost like if you're eating like a steam like a chashu bao or anything like that, that kind of a sweetness type bun. We're going to go ahead and try this out.
And you're a fan of soft buns.
I am a fan of soft buns.
Yes.
Doesn't always have to be warm. Here we go. That mixture of this sweet outside bun with really good duck hoisin sauce and the pickle, it matches so well with each other. I know when I usually go to banquets or anything, when they serve this bun, they usually do it with the duck skin. You put the hoisin sauce on there. It's a match made in heaven. This one is really a match made in heaven.
Is it nice and tender?
It's nice and tender, and I'd recommend it.
Here from the India Pavilion, we have the chicken tikka masala. Look at the size of this serving. It's good size. And we have some naan bread on here. Look at that. Let's try this out. Here we go. Oh, wow. This is delicious. Mildly spicy. Keep that in mind. Chicken, nice and tender pieces. Love the way that the rice is cooked. It matches perfectly with that chicken. Let's give this naan a try. It's great. And the little bit of yogurt does cut down on the heat a little bit. But overall, this dish is a winner. Oh yeah. Recommended. We also got the mango lassi over here. Look at the little pieces of mango on here. Now they do give you a straw, but it's very hard to use. So we'll just go old school on it. Here we go. Nice and cold. The mango pieces, nice and fresh. A little bit on the tart side. And because the mango lassi is a little bit sweeter, it matches perfectly. This is nice and refreshing. Definitely could highly recommend this one, especially on a warm day like today.
From the refreshment outpost, they had this one here. This is from South Africa. It's a curry boerewors. I think that's how you pronounce it. Forgive us if we're killing it, but this is a popular sausage in South Africa.
It also has chicken.
Oh, and chicken.
Yes.
Alrighty, let's check out into it. I love it. It's served in a bread bowl, which is like a little cute little mini little bun. That's what it looks like on the inside. You can see the shred of the chicken here. This is like the meatiness. It looks like here's the sausage right here. Let's go ahead. Since this sausage piece is already out, I'm going to try out this sausage piece. Oh, that's a big one. Let's try this out. This is a very good curry. It's little to no spice at all. That piece of meat that I tasted, it really picked up that flavor of the curry. So I didn't really get to taste like if it was. I'm pretty sure it was a sausage, but I couldn't tell you if it was the difference between chicken and sausage because it really picked up that taste. Let's go ahead and get here. So I got some of that meat. Let's get the bread. Got a little bit of bread. Get the potato and the chickpea. Here's the bite. It's a really good curry dish. The meat is there, but I can't distinguish between the difference of the meat. But it's a very good curry.
How would you say it compares to like Indian curry?
It's very similar, much different than like a Japanese curry. Much more good spices and that really good what is that really good flavor. I'm really bad at my spices, but it has a very good rich flavor that fits the chickpeas perfectly.
From Germany, we have the chicken noodle. That's how they say they pronounced it. But it's the one with the pasta, ham, cheese, onion, au gratin. It looks really good. Let's give this a try. Look like we got a end piece right there. It looks very hearty. Look at that. You can see the pasta in it. Let go. Oh my gosh. Here we go. This is very tasty. It's like an excellent side dish. You really taste the pasta and the cheese. It's very dense. Look at that. It's not coming apart at all. Well, you got some weight to it too. But yeah, this is delicious. A little bit of the onions, the little diced onions come really through on this thing. But you almost have to like hold it in the fork and just take a bite. That's really the best way to eat it. That's the bottom of it. And the top, you can see all that melted cheese on it. This is very good.
Also in Germany, at the German Pavilion, or you can get it at where we got our little noodle dish. They have the Schopenhofer, easiest drinking one. Leslie is not an alcohol drinker, and she likes this one. This one's excellent. Oh yeah, nice, refreshing. Has that really good fruity flavor. And cheers to my sister Leslie. Here at the Italy section, we got the popotini toscane, which is really just Italian meatballs, and we got a vanilla cheesecake with strawberry sauce. This is pomodoro sauce, so first of all, we're gonna go ahead and try these meatballs. Let's go ahead and dip that in that sauce. The meatballs are good. The pomodoro sauce, very light and doesn't taste very acidy. This is the focaccia bread. You can see the rosemary that's in this bread. That looks really good. And it's a big piece of bread. And as you can tell, it has that lovely olive oil in it. Let's go ahead, dip this bread into the pomodoro sauce. That is a fluffy focaccia bread.
Now, like me, I don't know what pomodoro sauce is. Is that like spaghetti sauce?
It tastes like a spaghetti sauce. It's of course you can see it's a tomato-based sauce, but it tastes just like a very light, regular like spaghetti sauce.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's good. Recommended. It's good. I would, since there's so much other food, I'd probably skip on this one. But if you're in the mood for this, it's a good little choice.
Here we have the Italian vanilla cheesecake with some strawberry topping on top. Let's try this out. You know, of course, we're a fan of cheesecake, but what makes this an Italian cheesecake? We're about to find out. Here we go. It's pretty good. It's very sweet, more than a traditional cheesecake, I would say, but it's extremely fluffy. Very airy, great flavors on it. I really like it. This'll go up against like a New York cheesecake. You know what I'm talking about, the one from Junior's? Yeah, this is pretty good. Definitely recommend this one.
Here's an honorable mention to America. In the American Pavilion, they have all these different type of hot dogs. We're not getting any on this trip, but they look all good.
Here from Japan, we have the Teriyaki Chicken Bun. Kind of looks like a little bow action going on. Oh, a little manapua, right? No paper. Let's take this and split it open. Oh, look at that. We have some marinated teriyaki chicken with some little vegetables in here. The bao itself is pillowy soft. Let's go for a little bite. Nice and sweet. The chicken is like ground chicken in here. A little bit of ginger comes through. This is a nice little bun. Of course, you got to be liking a little bit of sweetness to your bao bun. But if you're a fan of like the sweet teriyaki sauce, I think you'll enjoy this one. For me, it's good. I wouldn't say it's very good, but it is a good little chicken teriyaki bun.
This one was $7.95. Is it $7.95 good?
I don't think it hit its price point. $5.95? Yeah, maybe, but yeah, $7, $8, a little expensive. Don't spill any if you pay for that.
Now, earlier we pointed out where we started in Mexico. So Mexico is down here. This is the World Showcase, and it tells you all of the countries that are here. I was about to say cities. All of the countries that are here. Right now, we're just passing Japan, going into Morocco. What these numbers are here is because it's an international food and wine. It tells you down here of all the extra food offerings they have for this festival.
That's quite a list right here.
They have a lot.
I think we're doing a pretty good job so far.
So far, we're a little bit more than halfway done. Here in the Canada booth, where can you get a filet mignon with mushrooms, a little bit of butter, and mashed potatoes for $9.75 right here.
That's a deal compared to a steakhouse,
it's
right?
It's a good size, too.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and try this out. Of course, there's only one way they cook it. And it's, well...
They cook it the Disney way.
The Disney way, yeah. Let's go ahead. This looks dry, but you never know on the taste. Get that little bit more of a little piece. Get that perfect bite going. Get the little bit of mushroom, a little bit of mash. Here we go. That is not dry at all. That is tasty. It is still very juicy. These mushrooms are cooked to perfection. And a little bit of mash, you can tell it's like hand-done mash. You can see the little bits of potato in here. This one is a winner. Gotta get this one. Right outside the World Showcase, they have a lot of other booths. I'm at Forest and Fields, and I got the burrata. That looks really good. Burrata is cheese. Cheese is in the center. Here's some figs, apples, some caramelized nuts. I can see pomegranate in here. Let's go ahead and try this out. Cheese and fruit always match. Let's go see how soft this is. Oh, it's cold, first of all. Let's get a little bit of this fig right here. Right here. Get a little bit, and it has a balsamic drizzle on top. Let's get this perfect bite. That looks really good. I think there's a little bit, they have a little bit sprinkle of salt on top of this burrata. What's really nice is this burrata is very soft. It's good, and it's mixed with all the sweet. And so the saltiness and the sweetness, it's a good dish. I would get it again, but there's so much other food. If you're just here for a few bites again, I'd skip it.
Here from Bramblewood Eats, we got the grilled bison. And if you're wondering what that is, that's huckleberry. And it got some yam puree on it and looked like some mushrooms or something. Looks pretty good. Looked like they cooked it to like a medium rare. And they have a grill set up over here as well, and they're grilling this stuff up. Let's try this out. Too much huckleberry. That's bad luck. Get some of this yam on here. A little bit of the shrooms. Here we go. The bison itself is tender and lean. I was getting some kind of sourness. It wasn't from the yam, but it's from the huckleberry. It's a little bit on the tart side, but together, it's pretty good. I'm not sure what the mushrooms are doing, but if you never had bison before, it's real similar to regular beef, I'd say. So, really, if you're a fan of beef, you would just think it's like a lean cut of it. But yeah, it's bison. Not bad. Do I recommend it? If you're a meat lover, go for it. Like me.
From Milled and Mold. I had to get the name of the place here. From Milled and Mold, they have a house-made carrot cake. This is the house-made carrot cake. And this is the Borson. Borson is a big cheese company. They make a cheesecake with fig. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to try out the cheesecake. This looks, oh, look at that. I thought it was going to be a bit more dense. Cuts really nicely.
Now, this is our second cheesecake of the day.
It is.
One in Italy and one here.
Let's try this one out. This one you can see is a much different consistency than any of the other cheesecakes we've had. How in Italy, that one was really fluffy and light. This one's a bit more dense. It is delicious. I can taste a little hint of maybe like a little orange in there. It is a sweet cheesecake with the little combination of this cheesecake along with this drizzle. Let's get a little bit of fig in here as well. Fig is a big thing, huh, baby?
It is.
That we've noticed. Let's get a little bit of fig right here. This is an excellent cheesecake. What makes it is that it's very soft. This on the bottom here, this crust, I thought it was going to be a bit more hard, but all of it is extremely moist. Oh yeah, this is I'd recommend this dessert.
Homemade carrot cake? Sign me up. You know I'm a fan of carrot cake. In fact, you can't even see it. When they first brought it out, I thought it was a cinnamon roll or something. There we go. Oh yes, cut into this. The icing is already kind of hardened up like a shell almost. And here's the carrot cake. It's really good. Maybe get a little bite going on. Here we go. Oh, I said here we go too much. Here we go. I know it looks a little dry, but it was really a difficult time cutting into the outer side because you can see that it's baked well on the bottom, even on the sides. That's what was kind of difficult, getting the spoon through there. But the cake itself is very soft and moist. It is delicious, and I love the frosting that's on top. Gives it that perfect amount of icing sweetness on it. Oh yeah. And it's warm too. You gotta appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good one. Recommend it. That is a wrap from Epcot.
That
Food
was
and Wine.
a lot of fun. We haven't been here in a while, baby. We tried to get new foods. We saw some of the same foods that we saw last time, and we skipped them.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but so these new foods are really good. Not too many misses on this one. Huh,
Not too
baby?
many, not too many at all. In fact, we really enjoyed a lot of the dishes that we got. And because it's been such a long time since we were last here, everything was delicious and new
Yes.
to us.
Yes.
And in case you're wondering, we are standing underneath the big, what is it called? Spaceship, Earth, globe, or
That thing.
Epcot sphere, or I don't know if it has an actual name.
And this is kind of mid-October, and so the weather is amazing. It's windy right now, but there's a little bit humidity, not too bad.
No,
it's very
perfect.
comfortable.
And no rain.
No rain.
No rain,
no,
right?
no.
Yeah, that's the biggie.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a shout out.
I do. Hold on, I wasn't ready. Let me open it really quick. Alrighty, Susan, happy birthday. Jeff and Ken Silvers, happy anniversary.
Yes.
And Ron and Kim, we just saw them here at the American Pavilion.
We did.
Thank you so much for saying hi to us, guys. It's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, they recently moved here to Orlando.
They did.
Yeah, in fact, we saw them in Vegas. And what a small world is that?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well, that wraps it up from Food and Wine. really like a food festival. I didn't see too much wine
No,
over here.
there was actually a lot of alcoholic food offerings, but it gets us sleepy. And so
Well, we had that one beer
we did.
from Germany,
We did.
right?
It was a light one.
That
though.
was good.
But they have a lot of wine flights, beer flights and wine flights.
Yeah.
So if you're into that, they have it here.
They do. They do. Okay.
That's it, baby. Yep,
Okay.
we're done.
That was a quick trip to Orlando.
See you guys later.
Until our next adventure. Hey, you jumped the gun.
Oh, sorry, baby.
Until our next adventure. We'll catch you guys on the next one. You can say see you later.
Oh, see you later.